Hey there, viewers. Did you know that you can get sick if you work too hard? Studies have found that burnouts from work can cause type 2 diabetes, insomnia, and fatigue. And those constant head and stomach aches, burnouts can be responsible for them too. Being under stress for a long time is also horrible for your emotional health. Stress can give rise to problems like depression and anxiety. In today's video, we'll be discussing 9 ways to recover from a work burnout. What are the signs? How do you find the source? What lifestyle changes should you make? Can simply talking about it help? All this and more. Number 1. Recognize the signs. The first step towards finding a solution is to recognize that you have a problem. And how do you do that? By looking out for these signs. Difficulty concentrating, constant irritation, less interest in your work, difficulty maintaining relationships, loss of ambition, constant fatigue and muscle tension. Around 4 to 7% of working people experience burnout. The reason you've been having these annoying arguments with coworkers is because you need a break, so look out for these signs. Number 2. Spot the source. So now that you've noticed the signs of a burnout, you need to work your way into reversing it. Even when we know we're stressed, we rarely take steps to resolve it and be happy. But burnout can cause problems you've not even thought about. If your performance at work is always falling short for some reason, it can be due to burnout. So what do you do next? Spot the source. It is impossible to reset without knowing what's causing the imbalance. You now need to explore the factors giving you chronic stress and work on eliminating them. Of course, a demanding job is one of the worst triggers. But there are other culprits as well. Analyze your schedule. Are you spending enough time with your family? As important as it is to get work done, family matters too. When you're unable to meet them, you get frustrated. Relationship problems are also a burnout source, especially after a while. Caring for a loved one with chronic illness can also trigger symptoms. Here's something useful you can do. Prepare a list of all the triggers and evaluate them. Burnout is often caused not by one, but several factors. Are you finding this list useful so far? Well, the next point is surely to surprise you. But before we continue, why not subscribe to our channel for more videos like this and hit the bell icon so you're always up to date. Number 3. Make a list of changes you make. So you made a list of all the possible triggers. Now you need to identify changes you can make to improve the situation. Finding it hard to spend time with your family? Well, you need to look into your work schedule. If your job is taking everything away from you, maybe you need a change in career. Maybe cut down on projects and find time to pursue hobbies that you've always been interested in. Don't feel like you need to do it all. It's usually a recipe for disaster. Don't overcommit to projects. If you feel like you're overburdened, talk to your boss and explain your situation. Another thing you need to re-examine is your people-pleasing tendencies. You'll end up saying yes to everything, and as a result, you'll only add more stress and frustration to your life. You need to evaluate your personal life and work situation. If you're feeling overwhelmed, schedule a few days off. Your health is your responsibility. Take control while there's still time. Number 4. Talk. No, this isn't some mumbo-jumbo nonsense. Talking really helps reduce stress. For people with chronic work stress, it can be very difficult to identify triggers and eliminate them. So what do you do in a situation like this? You can't leave everything as it is. Instead, talk about it with people you trust. These can be your friends, family, partners, or even a close colleague at work. You can brainstorm together for solutions, and even if you're unable to pinpoint exactly how to deal with a burnout, talking about it will make you feel better. Since your friend is an outsider, their point of view can offer more clarity of the situation. Loneliness amplifies stress and makes it even more difficult to find a solution. We all need friends. If you're a little nervous, take a deep breath. Maybe that way you'll force yourself to speak up. Before we move ahead, here's a video you might like. Do you know the 11 signs of stress that can kill you slowly? Watch this video and learn. Number 5. Rest. When you're burned out, you feel emotionally and physically tired. Take proper rest and make sure you sleep peacefully. Sleep and stress are like the chicken and the egg. You never know what came first. Lack of sleep causes stress. Stress can make you miss sleep. This stress-sleep relationship can be broken with some good rest. Do you have a proper bedtime routine for yourself? Don't drink caffeine-loaded drinks like coffee and tea an hour before bed. You can try meditating to put your brain at ease and sleep peacefully. In fact, there are hundreds of sleep-inducing meditation music notes that you can listen to online. Put your headphones on and listen to them. Catch your Z's. Number 6. Don't shy away from getting help. There's no one-size-fits-all solution to fixing burnout. It took a long time to develop these symptoms. It might take a little bit more time to put things back in order. Don't hesitate to seek help. Every bit counts. If you're overwhelmed with work projects, ask your teammates for help. If you're doing all the chores around the house, ask your roommate or partner to chip in. The road is definitely not straight, but you can unearth some interesting things along the way. If nothing helps and your burnout is worsening over time, try and talk to a licensed therapist. An experienced professional will give you the tools to cope with stress and offer incredible insight. Number 7. Distract. The biggest problem with stress is that it increases if you focus only on the symptoms. For instance, if you develop insomnia, worrying about your lack of sleep will only make it worse. I'm yet to meet a person who has been able to sleep peacefully despite their worry. You need something to distract yourself and make you forget you're stressed. Choose a distraction so you can relax. Trying to distract yourself by adding on more work is like fighting cancer with a tumor. Indulge in your hobbies, go for a long walk, go for dinner, watch a movie, party hard, go to a concert, do anything that brings you happiness. Number 8. A sabbatical isn't bad. I know it sounds like a plot of a movie, but believe me, it works and you'll thank yourself later. Sometimes a burnout can be so sad. You need to drop all your work and just relax. Your brain will be cluttered and screaming for help. In situations like this, a sabbatical will help. You know yourself and you're your best judge. It's important to rediscover your strengths, and a sabbatical is the perfect way to do this. Go on vacation, maybe even relax at home and do things you love. The key is to feed joy to your soul. Number 9. Caution. Avoid impulses. Okay, this is something you need to write down and underline. No matter how tempted you feel, do not do anything on impulse. Burnouts can make you act in a self-destructive way. Do not quit your job. At least not without giving it some thought. You don't want to be out on your butt with no backup. This is not how you fix things. If you feel like taking a drastic step like this, remind yourself that you're stressed and you need a timeout. Revisit your decision a week later and see if you feel the same way. Avoiding stupid decisions is always a win. Have you experienced burnout? Did you follow any of these steps? Let us know in the comments section below. We'd love to hear from you.
Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait! What kind of Bestie would we be if we didn't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.